What's good, Raider Nation? It's your boy G_Money Raiders, aka Galen, coming to you with another edition of My Take. Talk about that lousy ass loss that we took yesterday, 34-3. That game was pitiful. Offense was pitiful. Defense horrid. Wide receivers, I don't know what happened to y'all, man. That game to me is a wash. It's like watching that damn Minnesota game all over again. But you know what? It is what it is. It's a loss. Let's move on. Let's get ready for this divisional game. Let's hope that these fools can come up Sunday against the Chiefs and be prepared for the Chiefs. You know, because to me, the team didn't seem like it wasn't even ready to be prepared or play against the Jets. You know, it was like everybody was sitting up here anointing the Raiders as this Jets game was easy, this, that, and the other. And nobody was talking about how the Jets themselves, you know, the losses that they had been by a point or so. You know, and then, you know, Sam Darnold was out during that period in time as well. So, like, I'm just more disappointed at how our coaching staff did not really adjust to what went down. So, on offense, I'm just pissed at how Gruden, knowing that the Jets are the number one run defense out there, and man, I just don't quite understand or quite get how the fact that you still try to run the ball no matter what. You know, to me in this game, it should have been you using more of 5 wide receiver sets, or, you know, my ideal was going to use all your tight ends and use one receiver to make the Jets think that you're going to run the ball, but you're passing out of these formations. Confuse their defense. Make them think, you know, what's going on. Greg Williams just dialed up everything on John Gruden, and, you know, Gruden didn't have an answer for anything. None whatsoever. Everything that he went to do, had to do, could do, was just not working yesterday. And it's just, you know, it's football. Sometimes you just have some of those days. It ain't really much or too much you can really do about it. So, you know, defensively, we just look putrid out there. They could just do any and everything. Like, nobody was following the running backs. You know, the running backs would be coming out in the flat, and nobody would be following them on the way in or doing anything or nothing else, man. It's just freaking crazy how they allowed everything to go the way that it went, with nobody not holding or following anybody in this particular game, you know. I just don't understand it, how neither Gunther, you know, and he had that stupid, silly look on his face during the game of, like, looking like what happened. It's like, come on, dude. You're not dialing up any blitzes, really. You're not, you know, you're trying to do zone majority of the time, but not really doing what you need to do as far as putting pressure on the quarterback or getting pressure. I mean, Max Crosby did come up with another sack. Should have had 2. But that bogus roughing the passer on the lineman didn't help. On the quarterback didn't help. I don't understand how they call roughing the passer when he was outside the tackle box line. So now he's considered a runner. So I don't get how it's roughing the passer on that. John Gruden, another mistake that they made on was also I didn't like was 3rd and 1. Josh Jacobs pick up the first down. You can clearly see he did it. Gruden hesitates because of what? Because he's like, oh, my whole outlook on challenging plays and doing stuff like that is not like I'm not winning it. Man, if you go challenge it, just challenge it. Josh Jacobs had the first down. Then you turn around and use Engel. He doesn't even get the first down. You do some play where you got 2 people motioning at the same time. You got a receiver and Jacobs motioning at the same time. which that was a debacle as soon as I seen it. And then you had nobody blocking for Ingo trying to get to the first down. So it was just one of those games in which, you have to look at it and just say, you know what? Chalk it to the game. Chalk it to the NFL guys. Today is not our day to play. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's because it was raining or they in New York or whatever it may be. But I don't get it or understand why our team just doesn't know how to pass the ball or have receivers open running down the field. I'm just not understanding it, none whatsoever, and I don't get it. It looks putrid. There are times where I want to say Gruden is good, and there are times I want to say Gruden is bad. And I just really don't know what he's looking at or looking for or looking to. I mean, I don't get it a lot of times, y'all. So we lost 6-5 now, going into Kansas City, another road game. We better step it up in this game, man. Plain and simple. We better step it up. We can't have what we had in the first game against Kansas City. Stop them in the first quarter. Stop them in the third quarter, stop them in the fourth quarter, but in the second quarter you give up 28 points, but then your offense can't score points. Because that's the one thing right now that I'm getting fucking tired of. And, being a Raider fan and watching this offense the offense is just not scoring points. These fucking threes is killing me. I'm really, truly not understanding. What I would like to see is this team use more other tight ends in the game. Not just for the running game. Use them more in the passing game. You can tell that the running game was not working. The Jets were just already set and ready to just pound the Raiders. In that game, is stopping them from getting where they needed to get to. All day. Wasn't no stopping. Josh Jacobs had, 30-something yards rushing, and that's it. I mean, I don't mean to sound like I'm all over the place, y'all. I'm a little frustrated at watching what I was watching yesterday and seeing what I'm seeing with our team. Like I said, I just don't understand and I don't get it. So, like I said, this team is going to have to come out of this little funk that they're in. And hopefully everybody shows up this coming Sunday against the Kansas City Chiefs. And, hopefully we'll get a victory and be 75 and then put the Chiefs at 75, So we'll end up being tied as opposed to coming in with them and taking sole possession in the first place. So that's all I got to say today, Raider Nation. I'm just more disappointed. I can't really go over more than what I'm going because I'm just so angry at how the offense just looked putrid. I mean, I know how everybody wants to blame the defense. They are culpable on some of the stuff that went down. But the key is, in order to get a defense going, you got to score on offense so the defense know that it has something to, stop for. I mean, I think the Jets punter only punted twice or three times, I think, throughout the whole game. Crazy. So, this is your boy G. This is your boy G_Money Raiders, a.k.a. Galen, signing off. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know how you think and feel about this past game. Y'all know how I feel now. We'll go over some more. I'll probably make another video just to kind of go over it because I'll probably go back and look at the game itself again. All right, Raider Nation. Peace out.